Now, this is a lot of writing. Who would like to see a shortcut to do this? Yes, yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take the coefficients. Now I got to check and make sure that I have a value for each of the powers. I've got third squared, first, 0. Got them all. So I'm going to say 2, 14, 20, not 29. Let's do 27 and 9. Now this, I have to set it equal to 0 and solve for it. So I'm going to say x equals a negative 3. So I'm going to put a negative 3 here. I'm going to put a line like this. Okay. So the first one I'm going to bring down. And then I'm going to say 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. 14 minus 6 is 8. 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. Add down, I get 3. 3 times negative 3 is a negative 9. Add down, I get a 0. This tells me that there is no remainder and that these are factors. This doesn't yet look like that, but I do know that I factored it out in x. We started with x to the third, so this is now going to be x squared, x, and then x to the 0. So this, I could say x plus 3 times 2x squared plus 8x plus 3 would equal our beginning. Those are both factors of that. Does that make sense? Okay, this is called synthetic division. Okay, so when I look here, this one, do I have a coefficient for all the terms there? No, I'm missing x squared, correct? Oh, did I start the recording?
You did.
I'm recording. Okay. All right. I don't have an x squared, so I have to add a 0x squared. So then I end up with 3, 0, negative 17, and 30. And this is again negative 3. So I bring down my 3. 3 times negative 3 is a negative 9. So I get a negative 9. 3 times negative 9 gives me a positive 27, which gives me a 10. Negative 3 times 10 gives me a negative 30, which gives me a 0. Right? All right. This one, which means I've got x squared minus 9x minus 10. So this is my resulting polynomial. Right? Okay.